right, so yeah, Benjamin Smith. I'm from Glenmore, Pennsylvania, and we're out here at CMP, Carolina Motorsports Park, for the first test of the season on the Flow for Law SBU Racing R1. Yeah, honestly, great day. Like I said, it's the first real day of the preseason. I haven't ridden this bike in a couple of months, so it's great to kind of shake the cobwebs off a little bit and just get back used to a proper Superbike. Super positive. I mean, honestly, we worked through a few things at the very beginning of the day, and then from there on, we were able to just click stuff off and go through a bunch of different setup changes that we wanted to try. I think we ended on a really positive note. Yeah, I mean, honestly, seat time is seat time. That's the best thing that you can do for yourself. But like I said, with this Superbike, it's something new that I'm wrapping my head around too. There's so much adjustability to it. There's just so much that you can try to make the bike better. And you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's what these days are for: is to go through these changes and even go from bike to bike and just try drastically different setups to see what we like from one and what we don't like from another, and you know, kind of use that culmination to get the best bike that we can at the end of it.
Starting to get smoky out. Visibility is not 100%.
I don't know what that is.
Smoke.
Okay.
I thought it was like the first thing. Don't power cycle it straight on it. Okay, my name is Freddie. I'm the owner, operator of Superbike Unlimited, and
I am partner with Flow Marino, Flow for Law, with the Flow for Law SBU race team. And today we just completed our first preseason test at Carolina Motorsports Park. Really happy with how today went. This was kind of a huge shakedown for us because we got a lot of really big technical updates for our YZF R1 Superbike. We have brand new Yamaha R1 Superbikes from Yamaha. And so this is an evolution of the bike that we were developing last year with all of our 2025 updates. We've got winglets now, new software, some engine updates, some chassis updates, some special parts from our partners, new swing arm from Suter, new linkages, new suspension components from Bitubo, new trick sprockets from Vortex, a lot of new little odds and ends that we're trying out. So special parts from Evo Technology. So today has really just been kind of methodical working through of all those new updates and just validating what's better, what needs to be adjusted, getting the most out of these new parts. So really good day. We're really happy with the pace. Didn't go for a time attack or anything like that, but just kind of worked through all this stuff. And we're really happy where we ended up. We made progress throughout the whole day. Tomorrow we're gonna try some other new parts. And yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. We're looking forward to kind of putting down some fast laps. I think Ben did really well today. He spent a lot of time giving me really good feedback and kind of validating some of the stuff that we were testing, because we had, one of the big things we wanted to do today was test very distinctively different setups between our A and B Superbikes, which in terms of mechanical parts are almost identical. So we just did some really aggressive setup changes between one and the other just to have some kind of like, compare and contrast type of feedback from Ben. And he did a really good job of getting out there and sort of clearly explaining what he felt was better or worse about each given setup. So I thought he did a great job. And he also was patient because we told him, like, listen, man, today's not about going fast and putting down really fast lap times. It's about working through things and feeling stuff and giving me feedback that we can use to develop this package. So he did a really good job. Okay, so it's day 2 at our private test here at Carolina Motorsports Park, and really exciting day because we're going to work through the last bit of our test items. And one thing I'm really excited about and really appreciative of is TK Dishi, I think is how you pronounce the name. We're going to be likely working with those guys this season, and they wanted us to try some of their product, and they said, oh, we're going to send you some brake discs. This was on Monday afternoon, and I was like, we're going to be at the racetrack on Tuesday and Wednesday. And they're like, it's no problem. And I said, we're shipping out of the US, and they're like, no, it's going to be coming from Italy. So, okay, that's not going to make it in time, but lo and behold, it's day 2, and here at, I don't know what time it is, 9:30? Yeah, we have a box from these guys, and they made it, which is crazy. So we're actually going to just open this up and kind of see what we have. Let's have a look and see what they sent us.
What about getting one of those little hand massage guns, and then maybe 3D printing a TPU piece, so that we can just put it against like a brake line?
Very nice. So that is a Superbike brake disc from these guys. This is going to be a 6.2 millimeter. So this is going to be sort of a lighter duty disc than what we might use at some places. But what I'm interested in testing this is actually a very hard braking track. So I'm curious to see how this 6.2 stacks up against the 6.5s that we're currently using. It's going to be an interesting test. So we're going to get these fitted up to a set of our wheels, and we'll bed them in this afternoon and see how they go.
Which wheel you want to put those on? So a new front's going to go on there.
Yep. so we're wrapping up our 2-day test here at Carolina Motorsports Park. It's been really productive. Super happy with how things have been going. The first day we worked through a whole lot, and the second day we kind of got through the rest of our test items. So it's been really good. We've got our Bi-Tubo suspension working really, really well. Bike's hooked up and just doing what we needed to around the racetrack, which is really cool. Today we worked on some mechanical parts just to try to improve the grip and the balance of the bike a bit. And it was really good to get some very clear and concise feedback from Ben about that. Bike is working really well. He's happy with things. I'm happy with things. We're running a pace that we're really satisfied with, and we can see there's still room for improvement, which is a positive way to end the test like this. We see we've hit our benchmarks and we've hit our targets, and we see that we can still improve from there. So it gives me something to look forward to for the next test. Been really good. We got some special parts from some of our partners this weekend, from Evol Technology, from Vortex, and from EK. All that stuff has exceeded expectations and really kind of helped step our bike up to the next level. That's a really big deal for us. We also got some new brake discs from a potential new supplier for our team, TK, and they kind of exceeded expectations. So I'm really happy about that. Overall, it's just been a really positive thing. I'm really kind of sad that Flo can't be here from Flow for Law, because such a vital part of the team. We really wanted him to be here for this test, but he's super busy. So hopefully we'll have him at the next one. I can't say thanks enough to that guy.
Yeah, like I said, just finished up day 2 here at CMP, and had a really positive first day yesterday with, I felt like we ended on a pretty good base setup. So today was a lot of just kind of more fine tuning. We did try some bigger things that honestly I think were big steps in the right direction. So I'm super happy about that. And then, yeah, we went after it a little bit at the end there, and I'm real happy with how we ended. I feel comfortable on the bike. The team's working well. Basically every step that we made was in a positive direction, so that's really all you can ask for on these days.
All right, so we're back at the shop here. We had a really successful test, of course, as I mentioned. Really happy with how everything went. And now we're just kind of planning for what's ahead. We're going to try to get in another really proper 2-day test prior to Barber, which is the first race of the year. That's first weekend of April, I believe. And in the meantime, we're just doing a whole lot of preparation. We've got some other items that we want to test on the Superbike before we go back. We've got some electronics things that we want to update, some chassis parts. We want to try another linkage, some different damping with our new rear shock absorber, just a few other individual odds and ends that we want to try that are more kind of like smaller details versus the big stuff that we were doing at this first test. The other big thing is we have to finish up prepping our transporter. It's been kind of a crazy preseason for us because we got a new trailer and a bunch of work to it that was supposed to be done didn't get done in time, and that's kind of thrown everybody's timelines and schedule off. So the trailer's actually here for now. We're doing as much of that work as we can here at the shop, and some folks are helping us, which is, you know, really super helpful and taking a lot of my stress away. And then we're going to get that thing wrapped, kind of loaded out, and head to Barber. So the next big things for us are going to be just implementing some of those chassis updates, some of the new parts on there, talking with Ben, working with the Bi-Tubo engineer that he's given us some stuff that we want to try in the fork just to kind of test some different feelings mid-corner and some things to try to change the way the fork sort of acts in the mid-stroke area. So that's going to be really exciting for us. It may give Ben a little bit more front-end feel, which is something that you can ask any rider. That's the one thing they're always going to want more of, is front end feel. So we're always trying to just optimize that. As well as it's already working, we're going to keep chasing for more. So overall, really stoked with everything, and we're really happy about days ahead. So it's going to be a really good first race of the year, I think. I think that we've kind of covered everything in this video. I'm excited that we've made our press release and you guys have seen the official team announcement, I hope. Make sure that you follow our new Instagram channel, which is Flow for Law SBU. It's also in our regular at Superbike Unlimited Instagram. It's in the description. So in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching, being a part of what we do. We're really stoked to have you guys along for the ride. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you soon.